Yo, what it do? It is your boy Warren Star. This is the Cast with Warren Star. Now, let me go and break this down for everybody. Thank y'all for joining to the show. Now, it's another episode that we coming in, and I have to really break this one down. This one for my fellas or my ladies. This is to all my sport fans, okay? Now, you know, on the channel, on the cast, yes, we do talk about hip-hop. We do talk about the world. We do talk about, you know, local community, etc., etc. But this one, we're gonna get a little bit into sports on this one, but not directly into sports, okay? Now, the key topic of today is, do you think professional sports are rigged? Do you think it's real, or do you think it's entertainment? Now, what we're going to talk about is from my perspective, and I'm going to be honest and logical the best way that I can for you. Honestly, when I come to this conclusion, I had to ponder on it for a minute. And the answer to me is yes, it is not real. It's rigged. Let me tell you why. Well, look at my perspective of it, because everybody entitled to their own opinions on this one. Now, before we talk about the betting strategies, because that's what mostly everybody going to want to hear the most, let's go back in time. Let's say the Olympics, or let's go before that. Let's say gladiators, okay? Now, they fill the arena supposedly, allegedly, in Rome, where gladiators or slaves fought for their freedom. They gave the crowd entertainment, which in civilization at that time gave the morale of the community an uproar or uplifting spirit, because it was so barbaric at that time. So they had to give them something to entertain them, instead of noticing the crops maybe lowering and maybe not understanding a little bit more about what's going on the outside far as politics. Okay, politics. But I feel like when the gladiators came to a sport, this is way before our time of who we are today, but they was entertaining the crowd. I feel like when it comes to sports, and we really going to talk about the NFL, yes, I do think the National Football League, yes, I love what they do, but I feel like it's rigged. Here's why. I am a 80s baby, okay? Many of y'all don't know that. Look, I have seen the transition of NFL. I had was where it was Bo Jackson, Emmitt Smith, Troy Aikman, Randall Cunningham, Warren Moon, LaDainian Tomlinson, Christian Okoye, let me keep thinking, we got Ronnie Lott, Lawrence Taylor. You know, I was in that area watching to what we have today. I remember watching NFL. It was full physical contact. It was really forbidden to bet or get caught rigged in these games, because for one, it was all about the glory back then. It was all about, look, we're going to get this championship ring. Yeah, we getting paid, but it's for the love of the game. Now you see referees making false calls, and we have been seeing a lot of that since, you know, technology has uplifted and discovered, you know, the 360 camera, where it shows every aspect of what plays should be called correctly or not. Now, one thing that really triggered me off, that made me feel like this is a gladiator or entertainment sport, was like 4 years ago. I'll never forget it. I'm a dedicated Tennessee Titan fan. Yes, you can talk about me all day. We went 3 and a possible and didn't never make none of them possible. Yes, we had a horrible season. I don't care what you say. I'm still dedicated to them through thick and thin. Now, It was that year when they was on a playoff run when Derrick Henry was still here and they played the Kansas City Chiefs. I'll never forget this game. When the refs made all them bad calls, it let me know right then and there everything was rigged to perfection, okay? Now, as time grew on, now we get into the good stuff. Now, as time moved on, I realized since the casinos start allowing bets, because it's always been bets on the game, but it just wasn't legalized the way that it is now. You had your little under the cover tables, 9 times out of 10. Let's go back in the day, the main mafia type, ran them type of organizations, even though we still had our people in our cultural community, but these are the people that normally ran the betting systems before Vegas came into play, okay? Now, not only that, I remember when people used to get caught getting rigged for games and stuff like that, it was like they lose their compassion, like the team didn't want to be with them, people look down at them. Now, it is more of who is getting a higher dollar. I feel like NFL players are secretly getting paid. They are secretly getting paid extra bonuses for not hitting certain statistics. Now, I have heard rumors about the NFL where even some players have came out and said it is scripted. It is no longer passion for who get in the ring. Let's have the glory. It's all about popularity game. Let me give you another hint, and I'm gonna show you another one. Now, if you notice, the main one I can talk about is Kansas City Chiefs. Do I like them? I respect them, but I don't like them, but I respect them for the caliber of what they had, the organization. Now, when Taylor Swift was dating the tight end, or I don't know about that. If you notice, it was more of a publicity stunt to me. For one, yeah, we a celebrity. Kelsey, that's what it is. Yeah, I'm a celebrity. He's an great NFL back player. Let's go on and communicate. Let's put these together. I got an album coming out, and it gained a popularity gain for Kansas City to be the #1 outsourced pick. I feel like now it's all about popularity votes. Now, thing about this is very broad because I just feel like this is my perception. Tell me your thoughts. What do you think? Do you think the NFL rigged? Do you think it's real or do it's fake? It reminds me of WWE. When I'm basically getting down to the logical point of whatever the crowd want to see, that is how it's going to be scripted. Again, you got to think, if I'm an NFL player, right? And I just came from college and they just offered me a major contract. First thing I do, I'm thinking it's all about the glory and fame and the glamour and all of this, and they give me a script. I'm going to follow that script because they paying me top dollar to be this actor, to be this athlete. Now, if the popularity, like popularity votes in an election, now if the popularity start to like my style of how I play, my character, my attitude, my tone, then it's going to boost me up. Now, if I'm around more stars that's on a team that got great potential and everybody got the popularity gain, yes, it's going to be a higher chance of me becoming great around these individuals. Now, if they telling me, let's say I was a running back, and the betting odds that I wouldn't run over 150 yards, right? Knowing I'm playing a weak defense that's ranked probably 24th in the league. Now, if they saying, look, man, the script says run less than 150 yards. We're going to pay you a bonus for running under these yards. We're going to pay you a bonus because you are not supposed to win this game. You are supposed to lose by 3. Everybody who betted the odds on the popular team now thinking they are going to win. The entertainment of it is going to look close enough to give you your money's worth. However, when it comes to the gambling systems, you lost your money now by me being that NFL player with that contract. And I'm reading this script for this week game plan. Yes, I'm going to turn around and run less than 150 yards if they're going to guarantee me a $30,000 bonus for going under this, but make it look good. That's what I'm saying to the conclusion. I feel like even in basketball, football, now I can't say too much about soccer, okay? Now I don't think that soccer is a whole different atmosphere. It's international and it's global. Now I still can say it may be some games where it have been rigged. Don't think people ain't done it for the money. I'm just saying, more realistically, you can see the logic of how the marketing strategy is when it comes to NBA games, NHL games, when it comes to WWE, like wrestling, and especially when it comes to the NFL, the main thing that I'm saying. So, what are your thoughts on it? Do you think I'm logically correct? Do you feel like I'm right? Do you feel like I'm wrong? How do you feel about this? Now, with that basically being said, I told you I ain't gonna be with you long on this episode, baby. We got more to come. So, peace, love, and light, love, and peace. To the next time, baby. Yep.